Ever wondered how a shift in your thinking can alter your life's trajectory? Well, that's precisely the premise of the compelling book, The Magic of Thinking Big by David J. Schwartz. But who is David J. Schwartz, you may ask? He was a renowned professor and life strategist, a man who dedicated his life to understanding the human psyche and its role in determining one's success. In The Magic of Thinking Big, David J. Schwartz takes us on a journey of self-discovery and personal growth. He breaks down the complex nature of our thoughts and how they shape our lives. He teaches us that the size of our thoughts determines the size of our accomplishments. How's that for a profound thought? Schwartz's book is not just another self-help book, it's a roadmap to success. He believes that positive thinking is the cornerstone of achievement. It's not about just seeing the glass as half full, it's about envisioning it overflowing. You see, Schwartz argues that our thoughts are potent tools. They can either build us up or tear us down. They can either propel us forward or hold us back. And the most exciting part, we have complete control over them. We are the masters of our thoughts and therefore the architects of our destiny. In this book, Schwartz equips us with the tools and techniques to harness the power of our thoughts. He teaches us how to think big, aim high, and actualize our dreams. He propels us to break free from the shackles of mediocrity and to soar towards the realms of excellence. Schwartz's words are a clarion call to embrace positivity and to shun negativity. He encourages us to look beyond the obstacles and to focus on the opportunities. He urges us to believe in ourselves, in our abilities, and in our dreams. Now think about this for a moment. Do you believe in the magic of thinking big? Imagine harnessing the power of your mind to influence your success. Sounds intriguing, doesn't it? Well, that's precisely the first major lesson we can glean from David J. Schwartz's enlightening book, The Magic of Thinking Big. Schwartz urges us to understand and appreciate the monumental role our attitude plays in shaping our lives. Our attitude, he argues, is like the artist's brush that paints our world. It can color our days with vibrant optimism or dreary pessimism. It can open doors to possibilities or slam them shut. It can elevate our spirits to the skies or plummet them into the abyss. Our attitude, essentially, is the key that can unlock the door to success or bolt it tightly. Schwartz emphasizes that a positive attitude can significantly influence our achievements. He asserts that those who approach life with a can-do mentality are the ones who really do. They are the ones who seize opportunities, confront challenges head-on, and ultimately reach the pinnacles of success. Take, for instance, an anecdote Schwartz shares about a salesman named Jim. Jim was struggling, barely scraping by, but instead of succumbing to despair, he decided to change his attitude. He started viewing each no not as a rejection, but as a step closer to a yes. This shift in attitude transformed his sales performance dramatically. So why does attitude matter so much? It's because our attitude shapes our beliefs, and our beliefs in turn drive our actions. If we believe we can succeed, we act in ways that bring success closer. If we believe we are destined to fail, we act in ways that make failure inevitable. The beauty of it all is that we have the power to choose our attitude. It's not determined by external circumstances, but by our internal perspective. We can choose to see the glass as half full or half empty. We can choose to view challenges as stepping stones or stumbling blocks. We can choose to believe in our potential or wallow in self-doubt. So the next time you find yourself in a challenging situation, remember the power of attitude. Remember that a positive outlook can turn the tide in your favor. Remember, in the words of Schwartz, belief triggers the power to do. Have you ever been held back by fear? Fear of failure, fear of criticism, or even fear of success? These are the invisible chains that often bind us, limiting our potential. In the pages of The Magic of Thinking Big, David J. Schwartz eloquently discusses our second key learning point, overcoming fear. Schwartz argues that fear isn't something we're born with. It's a learned behavior, a conditioned response. We're taught to fear, to doubt, and to second guess. It's not the fear itself that's the problem, but how we respond to it. Fear becomes a problem when it inhibits action, when it stops us from doing what we want or need to do. In his book, Schwartz advises us to confront our fears head-on. He writes, "The only way to conquer fear is to do the thing you fear." Now, this doesn't mean recklessly plunging into dangerous situations. It means acknowledging your fear, understanding it, and then taking calculated, considered action despite it. Schwartz provides us with a roadmap to overcome fear. He suggests starting small, with a fear that's manageable. Conquer that and you'll gain confidence. Then take on a bigger fear. Each victory over fear strengthens your belief in your capability. It's like building a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. He also emphasizes the importance of positive thinking in overcoming fear. Schwartz writes, "Think success, don't think failure." When faced with a daunting task, instead of imagining all the ways it could go wrong, visualize success. Imagine yourself accomplishing the task successfully. This shifts your mindset from fear to possibility, from doubt to confidence. And finally, Schwartz reminds us that action is the ultimate antidote to fear. He says, "Action cures fear." When we're paralyzed by fear, the worst thing we can do is nothing. Inaction only amplifies fear. But taking action, even if it's a small step, can break the cycle of fear and start a cycle of confidence and achievement. So next time you feel fear creeping into your thoughts, remember Schwartz's advice. Confront your fear, think positively, and take action. As Schwartz puts it, action cures fear. Have you set your goals yet? Or are you still dreaming about them? Think about it. The difference between dreaming and doing is often a well-defined goal. This is the third key learning point from David J. Schwartz's renowned book, The Magic of Thinking Big. Schwartz doesn't just encourage us to set goals, but to set them high. There's a profound wisdom in this. When we set high goals, we inherently challenge ourselves to stretch, grow, and transcend our current circumstances. It's like reaching for the stars. Even if we fall short, we'll still land on the moon. In the book, Schwartz provides rich insights on how to set goals. He emphasizes the importance of clarity. It's not enough to want success, wealth, or happiness. These are too abstract, too vague. What we need are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals. The kind of goals that give us a clear direction and a tangible target to work towards. Schwartz also talks about the significance of writing down our goals. The act of writing transforms our thoughts into something concrete. It's a commitment, a pact we make with ourselves. It's as if by writing down our goals, we're telling the universe, here's what I want. I'm ready to work for it. But setting goals is just the beginning. Schwartz encourages us to strive, to persist, to keep pushing against the odds until we achieve our goals. He reminds us that obstacles and setbacks are not roadblocks, but stepping stones to success. They build our resilience, enhance our determination, and make our eventual success all the more rewarding. Schwartz's words resonate with a timeless truth. Our goals shape our actions shape our lives. By setting high goals, we set the stage for high achievements. We invite success, prosperity, and fulfillment into our lives. So ask yourself again, have I set my goals yet? If not, it's time to pick up a pen, a piece of paper, and start writing. And remember, as Schwartz says, think little goals and expect little achievements. Think big goals and win big success. Scene script. Are you ready to unlock the magic of thinking big? We've journeyed together through the captivating ideas presented by David J. Schwartz in his influential book, The Magic of Thinking Big. We've delved into the power of a positive attitude, the essential steps to overcome fear, and the importance of setting goals. Just imagine, these are only fragments of the wisdom that this book holds. The full text is a treasure trove, filled with practical insights and actionable advice that can transform your way of thinking and ultimately, your life. By reading The Magic of Thinking Big, you're not just flipping through pages of a book. You're embarking on a journey of self-discovery and growth. You're challenging your current mindset and opening doors to possibilities you may have never considered before. This book doesn't just encourage you to think big, it equips you with the tools to do so. It breaks down the barriers of self-doubt and fear that often hold us back and replaces them with confidence, ambition, and a can-do attitude. The potential benefits of reading this book are immense. It can provide a fresh perspective on life, ignite a spark of motivation, and inspire you to reach for the stars. It's not just about dreaming big, it's about living big. So why wait? There's a world of opportunity waiting for you, and it all starts with a change in perspective. The magic is in your hands. All you need to do is grab this book and start exploring. Remember, every journey starts with a single step. And reading The Magic of Thinking Big could be that crucial first step towards a bigger, better, and more successful life. Dare to think big and watch as your life transforms. Get your hands on The Magic of Thinking Big today and start your journey towards success.